Oh, hi. You may be wondering what's going on here. So, I have another opening for y'all. So, this is another of the Vanguard Trio decks. This one is Vanguard Trio Deck 05, Misaki Tokura, which is of the clan of the Orchid Tank. So yeah, this came out quite a while ago. I think February of this year, so 8 months ago. 8 months ago, this trio deck came out. A couple months ago, during June, I think, I did the trio deck from Naoki, which is trio deck number 6, I believe. Yeah, because it's 1 Aichi, 2 Kaim, 3 Leon. 4 is then Ren. Then we got 5 Misaki, 6 Naoki, 7 Ibuki, and then 8, which is Bermuda Triangle. But yeah, so this is an Architect Tank. Architect Tank is one of the United Section 8 clans, which mainly focuses on seeing into the future. Here's one of the sides with your starter. The other side, just a nice, clean Vanguard Trideck Architect Tank. I really like the way that these Tridecks look. They're not, of course, it's pretty basic box. But I just like the way how Japanese card games, they have like a little thing which show off like basically your main card and stuff like that. So if you're looking to play a Protect deck and you don't feel like buying some of the booster sets, oh, I forgot to take off one of these things. Hold up. Let me fix that real quick. So this is a Protect deck. As I said in standard, there's 3 different kinds of variations really with imaginary gifts. There's Force, XL, and Protect, and this is the only deck that actually this is the only trio deck that has Protect. Most of the trio decks are Force, since most of the times it's Force. So here's the first guide, version 5.6. So here's a little guide to help you play Vanguard if you, oh, pretty sticky. Yeah, so this is 5.6 just to show off, oh, new rules, but this time it's showing off some of the units that actually come in this deck. So yeah. Let me close it up real quick. Then we get the mat. Right, the mat should look pretty basic. Yep, all the mats should look like this. Pretty basic mat. This is what I was trying to. I don't know what happened to all my other mats I had. Since I bought Vens, I bought Aichis, and I bought Naokis, and didn't open them for all of them. And so I don't know what happened to all my mats because I keep on with paper mats together. Right, so here we go. So there's Misaki, and then just the back of these just basically show you, hey, these are some cool combos that you should try to do in the deck, and of course showing you that that's your ace card. Go buy, boost it up with the new booster set. Well, I should say old booster set. See, February came out February 15th. And it came out along this one with Naoki number 6. So yeah. Let's try that. Matte. So let's actually get into the try deck. Oh, I didn't close up the mat right. Let's see. So here we go. There he goes. And I love the back of these cards. I just love the way they feel. Now we just slide that off. And here we go to your Ace Grade 3. Hexagonal Megas. When placed, counterblast 1. Look at the top 2 from your deck and put them on the top of your deck in any order and draw a card. So you get to look into the future. If there's a crit trigger, you can put it like. If there's a card you want, you can put it on top and draw it. If it's like a trigger or something, you can put it underneath the card you're going to draw. So then you can always like, oh, boom, I got the trigger that I wanted. And then another cool ability, Vanguard and Rearguard Circle, so you can have it on the Rearguard Circle. When you drive check a trigger, this unit gets 5 power. And Architect Tank has basically a lot of ways to actually set up that you're going to check triggers. Oh, it's actually showing off basically your main your main ride chain that you're going to be doing basically. Here's Hexagonal Magus, a staple in all of Orcitic Tank. I forget what other sets she probably came out in. I know she's very important to the deck, pretty sure. When placed, Counterblast, Soul Blast. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Put them on top in any order and draw a card. So she has the same ability as Hexagonal Magus, except she just has to be placed on rear guard, and it's a Counterblast Soul Blast. She is just 1 Counterblast when placed on Vanguard. And again, when you drive check a trigger, this unit, so it's just specifically her, gets 5k power. So then your triggers become 15k boosters. There's Gropuis Magus. When placed, look at the top 2 cards in any of your deck and then just put them in any order. When written on top of the lens Magus. Oh, I just saying that the slow flavor text is just saying that, hey, if you 2 abilities activate at the same time, you can just basically pick and choose whichever one you want to do first. So yeah, these are your main cards, I guess, in this deck that allows you stack the deck, just the top 2, but yeah. Of course, other copies of Hexagonal Magus. Your other grade 3 in this deck, which is Miku, the Treasure Sword Suzuki. Converts to Soul Blast, draw a card. 3 of your units, get 5k power. Of course, protect marker on that. And then we got Battle Sister Organette. They give you the 12k beater. In most decks, they're giving like people 12k beaters that have no shield, so you can't guard with them. But, you know, they're super powerful to have. So unfortunately, you can't intercept and stuff like that. More Rectangular Magus. Miko with the Spiritual Kuni. When you draw a card, Counterblast, and she gets 10k. Does not activate from drive checks or put effects. So if you search it, so it doesn't happen if you search a card, and it doesn't happen if you drive check a card, since those don't count as drawing. Multiple copies of her. There's multiple copies of Muon Magus. There's Gropuis Magus. When it boosts, if you have a Vanguard with Magus in its name, it gets 5k power to end of turn. You get your grade 1 PG. 4 copies of that. So wait. Yeah, the last copy should be like later on. It's like one of the, because at the end of the deck there's like basically ways, so it's like let's see what shiny stuff you get. Let's see. Then we have Royal Crane. When you draw a card, put this card into the soul until your front row rear guards get 6 plus 10k. Very nice. Alright, and that seems to be the end of the grade 1s. Now we just go to our crits, or Guardian Ike. Critical triggers, you get Psychic Bird, another critical trigger, and then Miracle Kid, your famous draw trigger, and then Sphere Magus is the heal trigger. Alright, we have our Protect Markers. So Protect Markers, if you don't know, are perfect guards. Yeah, so when you ride on top of your grade 3, you have the ability to add this card to your hand. It's basically not a perfect card. Or if you want, since of course Force 2 hasn't came out yet. I mean, Force 2's come out, but it's only right now available in the 2 new booster sets, Aerial Steed Liberation and Phantom Retribution, something like that. I forget the Mordred one. But there's Force 1 and then Force 2, which you give to a rear, which is something you can put on a rear guard, and those stack is basically like a Force 1 marker, except they get 5k power and 5k shield, so they can guard for more. Let's see. Suzuki in Ripple Magus, Little Magus, Little Crane, our starter, trigger, protect, and it looks like our little foil thing is of her. Yeah, so all of these had a chance to be, all of these at the end had a chance to be a foil. And if this was a foil, I'm pretty sure you get like a little signature on it, because my Blaster Blade Force Marker has a trigger on that. So yeah. So the rest of the deck that you have, of course, your starter, Lorenz Magus, which by draw a card. So yeah, let's put on. So this is Orcitic Tank. If you guys really want to play a Protect clan, Architect Tank is basically the easiest one to get into because, of course, there's the Trio deck, and it's in plenty of boosters. Well, plenty of boosters. I want to say that's like 2 boosters, right? Like main boosters, because you know Misaki is the main character and all that business. But yeah, I'm not sure what to say. It's decent deck. You get a decent grade 3, an amazing grade 2, and you know, just some other cards that you'd see. Oh, let me try out some of these cards. Grade 1 PGs if you want to use grade 1 PGs. Of course, you know, preferably you'll be using draw PGs because those just seem to be more useful. Just a bunch of other cards is like, oh, hey, maybe I can use this in my deck and something like that. But hope you guys enjoyed. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get another Trio deck. Since Vanguard doesn't make a lot of Trio decks, and if they do make a Trio deck, it's always gonna be of the sudden clans. Like, you're most likely never gonna get a Spike Butters or Tachikaze. Tachikaze Trio decks, in fact, since the Bushiroad is so big on build a deck out of a booster box. Like, you buy multiple booster boxes and then that's how you make a deck. But yeah, I'm mainly a guy who gets the decks from Trio decks and then just buys like cards here and there when I need to. Because I just feel like all of these standard Trio decks, all the V series Trio decks are just so good. They come with multiple copies of your main Vanguard, which is amazing. Because past Trio decks are not. They only give you like 2 copies of it. Like, I have the Luard structure deck, the Luard Trio deck, and the Chronojet, the Zodiac Time Beast structure deck, Trio deck. They only came with 2 of your main Vanguard. So you only got 2 Luard, and you only got like 2 Chronojet Dragon G's. So you have to get like multiple. So the good thing is, unlike Yu-Gi-Oh, you don't have to buy 3 of something. You only have to buy 2 of something. But still, it's pretty annoying. But I feel like it's a better way to do stuff since the way that the decks work. It's like clan based, so you can't like mix cards together. You can't put them with the same clan and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm going off a tangent. I should probably stop. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and this end of a Trio that came out in February. I'm not sure when this is going to get uploaded. I'm recording this the week that the day after I released my Joker movie Rambo thing. So anyway, this video is gone for too long. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.